Hello, it's Missy. Thank you for watching. For today's video, I wanted to do some simple half-up hairstyles. These are 90s inspired or kind of TikTok popular, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and let's get started. For each of these hairstyles, I want my hair to be sleek and straight, so in order to prep my hair for a smoother style, I'm going to be using the Hairstyle hair straightener brush. Today's video is sponsored by Hairstyle, and their unique straightening brush is easy to use. I simply plugged it in and turned it on, then selected the proper heat temperature setting for my specific hair type. Then I took small sections between 1 and 2 inches and combed through the hair at a reasonably slow speed. And the slower I pulled my hair through, the straighter the section was. And if a section wasn't straight enough after one pass, I divided the section so there was less hair used each time. And I also created a small bend at the bottom of each section as well, so the hair curled slightly under. It has 6 adjustable temperatures for an assortment of hair textures. Not only is this a straightener, but it's also a hot comb, so the fast heating components allow more hair to go through within each pass, saving half of the time. Negative ions make fewer flyaways and healthier strands, and the Hairstyle straightener brush emits negative ions, which could greatly minimize the static and lock in the moisture of your hair. This built-in technology gives you a shiny, fabulous hairstyle while reducing heat damage, and because of the way it's designed, I don't have to worry about burning my hands, head, or face, and with the 60-minute auto off, I also don't need to worry about whether I forgot to turn it off after I leave the house. Moving on to the hairstyles, for the first style, I'm going to start by parting my hair in the center. Then I'm going to divide off a small slice of hair, a couple inches wide, and I'm leaving out a small section to frame my face. And I'm going to take a clear elastic band and wrap this over the section an inch or so down from the part line. Then I'm going to wrap a second elastic about an inch down from the first elastic, and I'm going to gently pinch and pull up on small pieces of hair to create a small bubble in between the two elastics. Then I'm going to tie a third elastic another inch down from the second elastic and pinch and pull on the hair again between the elastics to create a second small bubble in the hair. Then I'm going to tie a fourth elastic band another inch down and again pinch and pull on the hair in between the elastics to create a small bubble in the hair. Now I'm going to repeat those same steps and create a second elastic bubble braid on the right side of my head. So I'm dividing off a 2-inch slice of hair next to the part, and I'm going to tie this off using an elastic band about an inch down from the part line. Then I'm going to tie a second elastic about an inch down from the first, and then gently pull on the hair in between the elastics to create a small bubble. And I'm going to continue tying elastic bands down the section of hair just like on the previous braid, and I'm gently pulling on the hair in between each elastic to create tiny bubble sections in between, and I ended up creating about 4 sections on this side. So I went back and added a 5th elastic on the left braid, so there were 4 sections total on both sides. For the next hairstyle, I've parted my hair near the center again, and I'm going to begin by dividing out a few pieces to leave out around my face. Then I'm going to divide off a rectangle-shaped section on the left side of the part, about an inch or so wide, and I'm going to tie this off using a clear elastic band. Then I'm going to divide off a similar sized section on the right side of the part and tie off this section as well using another clear elastic band. Now I'm going to create a gap in the hair right above the elastic, and I'm going to bring the ends up and tuck them through the gap so the 2 side sections above the elastic are twisted. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the other section of hair. I'm creating a gap in the hair above the elastic, and I'm going to flip the ends up and through the gap so the 2 side sections of the ponytail are twisted. Now I'm going to divide off a third section of hair on the left side of my head next to the previous section, similar in size, and I'm going to tie this off with another elastic band. Then I'm going to create a gap in the hair above the elastic and bring the ends up and through the gap to create another twisted section. And now I'm going to create a 4th section on the right side of my head, so I'm dividing off another section of hair, similar in size to the other 3, and I'm going to tie another clear elastic band over this section. I'm going to create a gap in the hair above the elastic and flip the ends through the gap so the 2 side sections are twisted like the rest. For the next hairstyle, I'm going to begin with my hair parted in the center again. Then I'm going to take my comb and divide off a larger section of hair this time. This one is going to be on the left side of my part, and I'm going to leave out a section of hair to frame my face. This section is going to be mostly along the top of my head, so there is still hair down to cover my ear. And I'm going to comb through it and then tie it off using an elastic band. Now I'm going to divide off a similar sized section with the hair on the right side of the part, about a 3-inch section of hair, leaving out some hair to frame my face, and hair on the side of my head to cover my ear as well. And I'm going to tie off this section using a second clear elastic band. This style literally took seconds to do, and it's going to be the first part of the next hairstyle. So working off the last hairstyle, I'm going to take a second elastic band and tie this over the left ponytail. On the last wrap of the elastic, I'm going to pull the hair partway through to create a small little loop. And now I'm going to bring the ends around to the front of the loop, and using my comb, I'm going to gently comb the hair downwards towards my head. Then I'm going to smooth out the front side of the hair and mist it with hairspray to combine the section together and smooth out any flyaway pieces. Then I'm going to gently bend the hair over the little looped section to create a half circle with the hair and cover the loop. Then I'm going to take a bobby pin and pin down the section of hair at the back of the bun, and I made sure to slide the bobby pin in towards the elastic band so it would stay hidden underneath the bun. And now I'm going to repeat the same steps with the other ponytail on the right side of my head. So I'm taking a second elastic band and I'm going to wrap this over the section. On the last wrap of the elastic, I'm going to pull the hair partway through to create a little loop. Then I'm going to bring the ends forward towards the front of the bun, and I'm going to take my comb and gently back comb the hair to make it fuller. Then I'm going to smooth down the front side of the hair and then mist it with hairspray to smooth down any flyaway pieces. And now I'm going to fold the section over the little loop, creating a little rainbow shape with the hair, and then I'm going to pin it in place. So I'm just gripping the section in the bobby pin and then sliding the bobby pin into the hair towards the elastic band so it sits underneath the hair. I love this style. I think it's so cute, and I think it's a really fun alternative to your typical half-up mini buns. Thank you so much for watching. That wraps up today's video. Let me know in the comment section which of the hairstyles was your favorite, or if you like to wear any of these particular styles. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click that notification bell if you haven't already, then you'll never miss any future videos, and I will see you next time.